Hello fellow Sudokans and welcome to Zen in the Art of the Guardian Sudoku puzzle. It's Sunday the 3rd of August 2025. Hope you are keeping well and enjoying your weekend. I thought I would read a little bit from Wikipedia just to remind people of how history happened and as a warning to how things could happen again. In particular, I'm scared. The whole world should be scared about Nazi Germany, and I'm just going to read some sections from Wikipedia. Now, of course, Wikipedia might be prone to mistakes, but to be honest with you, it's right most of the time in most cases. So although there are occasional errors, it's pretty good most of the time. So I'll just go through some of the sections. Okay, so following the Nazi seizure of power and the enactment of the Enabling Act of 1933, it means the German Reichstag functioned purely as a rubber stamp for the actions of Adolf Hitler's dictatorship, always by unanimous consent, and as a forum to listen to Hitler's speeches. So basically they had a purely ceremonial role, and in this ceremonial role they convened only 20 times. Spotting anything like a modern parallel? Next, I want to say, I want to find you a part that says, following the Reichstag fire on 27th of February 1933, Hitler persuaded von Hindenburg to issue a decree for the protection of people and state, which sounds like a nice thing, doesn't it? But you know it's not going to be that. Which suspended most of the civil rights enshrined in the Constitution. Does that worry you? Okay, let's go on. At the new when a Reichstag reconvened, Hitler introduced the Enabling Act of 1933, which allowed the government to enact laws on its own authority for a 4-year period, with certain exceptions which were in practice disregarded. Those laws could deviate from articles in the Constitution, so they're passing laws that don't comply with the Constitution. Though formally only the government could as a whole could enact laws, Hitler in effect exercised that right by himself. Are you spotting parallels to what's going on in the USA? If you're not, why not? Open your eyes. There's a whole lot more, but of course I should stop there. It's far more than you can handle, I'm sure, on a Sunday. I've spoilt your Sunday already, but really it's something you have to keep being aware of, keep reminding yourself of what is really going on here. The situation is dire. It really is. Let's play Sudoku instead then. Let's bury our heads in the sand and play Sudoku instead, because I don't know what else to do. I can only speak from time to time on this, and hopefully some people will get a message somewhere. And if enough people get a message and persuade others of that message, more people will get the message, and hopefully there will be enough to overturn the gerrymandered districts that the Republicans are currently trying to impose, especially in places like Texas. Anyway, I am looking for the first number, by the way. I'm not sitting here doing nothing. My eyes are whizzing around the grid. And I promise you, I am looking for the next number. I just can't, the first number, I just can't find it. I really can't. Nightmare. I can see some things. But I can't see enough. Okay, I'm going to have to go through one by one because I'm really not seeing enough here. Okay, so obviously, let me draw a few blue squares in so I know where some patterns are that I might be able to remember. Ones are like that. Twos, what do we know about twos? They're up there. And they're there, and they're there, but that doesn't do a lot. What do we know about the threes? Not a great deal. What do we know about four? Not enough. Fives are a pair down there, pair across there. pair across there and are somewhere down there and somewhere down there. Six, 9, 8. Well, from time to time I do get a Sudoku game that I really don't know how to begin. It doesn't happen very often. Normally they're a bit more generous than that, but it does happen from time to time. And usually once you get started, it does turn out to... Oh, there we go. Thank goodness. 9's block across there, giving me a 9 in that square. Thank goodness for that. 9 down, 9 across there. Waited for me to get right to the top, though, right way to 9, before I found anything. I was about to say I'm going to have to put in pencil marks right from the get-go, which is not good. Maybe I won't have to. Okay, 8 blocks those 3 squares there, 8 blocks this square here and that square there. That will give me an 8 there. Ah, 2 and 8 down here, 2 and 8 across here. So there has been a pair there since the beginning. I've only just seen it though. We've got 2 and 8 in those squares there. Does it give me anything consequential? Well, we do have 7 blocking across there, so I can say that 7s are in those squares there. But that doesn't solve a lot of problems, does it? Ah, 7 there. What did I say? I've forgotten what I said now. 2 and 8, wasn't it? 2 and 8 across there. There we go. 2 and 8 in those squares. So is there anything else? Well, I'm not sure. Never mind. So 6 blocking up here puts 6 into one of these two squares. So these squares cannot be 6. They also can't be 1. So that means that's 1 and 6. So 6 blocking across there will give me 6 in that square and 1 in that square there. Then 1 across here, 1 across there, and 1 up there. Says this must be our digit 1. And the missing numbers here are 3 and 4. So these are not, they are 2, 6, 7, I think. Any help on that? Yeah, 6 can't be in those squares, so that's a 6. And we'll be left with 2 and 7 in those squares. 2 blocking up there. There's a 2, there's a 7. 7 to the top. 7 up there, 7 across. There's a 7. Okay, missing from down here is 4, 5, 7. I've got the 4, that's it. 4, 5, 7, and anything else that we know? 9, 2, 3, I don't know. This is going to be useful, I think. We're missing 2, 3, 4, 7. Am I right? 2, 3, 4, 7. That is 4 numbers. Do I see any of those? 2, 3, 4, 7. I do not. So 2, 4, 7. Attacking that square there gives us 3. 4 blocking down puts 4 there, and 9 goes in this square. Four blocking down and across. 4 blocking across here and across here. We need a 4 in this column. It's got to go there. What are we left with? 5 and 7 in those squares. Can't get them yet, I think. Okay, 5 blocking down here, down there. There's a 5. 5 blocking across and down there. There is our 5. This is 7. Almost said the wrong number again. Okay, we've got 5 blocking this square, this square, this square, this square, and this square. So in that column there's our 5. Two blocking up here, and across there. There's 2. We know this is 1 and 3, so we've got 6 and 8 in those squares. Can't quite get them yet. I'm almost running out of ideas. And I would say I am out of ideas as to what goes where next. So I shall finish off the game using pencil marks as I usually do. Hang on a minute. 2 and 8 block down here, 2 and 8 block across here. Have I done stuff since that time? I have. So I've got a pair of 2 and 8 here, which I think I've found before and totally forgot about. So maybe something else has happened here. Yes, that's 2 and 8. So now we've got 7 across there, 7 across there. So that would be 7 in that square. I'd forgotten I'd found that earlier on. 7 blocking up there, 7 across there, 7 across there. There's a 7. 7 up, 7 down, 7 across. There's a 7. That's our first completed digit. Two blocks down here and across there, so there's our 2, and the last number in this row is a 4. 4 blocking up here, up there, and this 4 taking care of those squares, so that would be a 4 there. Two blocking down here, and across there. There's the 2, and so then 8 blocking down and 8 across there gives us 8 in that square. 8 across here, across there, and up there. There's the 8. And the last numbers to get down. Oh no, we don't know. Something up there. Well, we do know one of them is a 9. What else are we looking for? 3 and 6. Do we know? No, we don't. Okay. Completed digit is 7 only at the moment. 2 blocks down here, 2 blocks across there. 2 joins 7. 3 is the last number to go there. 3 up gives us 3 in that square. Missing number there, 4. 4R. We can finish off this block here now for sure. There's a 4. What is it? What are we looking for there? 1 and 6. Yeah, because we got 6 long. That's 1 and 6, so this has to be 8. Ah, can't get the 1 and 6 yet. Okay. Eight blocking up here and there. There's the 8. 8 across here and up there. There's the 8. That's the last 8. I know this was 1 and 3, so this has to be something else. That's 6. 6 blocking to the bottom. There's the 6. 3, 9. Okay, 3 blocks across here, so 3 is in one of those squares blocking down. That means 3 is in one of those squares blocking across, so that would be our 3. This would be our 9. 9 blocks across there. There's the 9. The missing number here is 1. 1 blocks back that way. There's the 1. 1 up to the top there gives us 1 in that square. 1 across there. There's a 1. 1 across that way. There's a 1. There's a 3. 3 blocking here and there. There is our 3. And we are left with, I think, a 6 in that square there, and 6 blocking down there, giving us 6 there. And this is going to be a 3, and 3 blocking up there's a 3. This will be 5. Still need a 5 up there, and to finish the grid, 6 will do it. That's the Los Angeles Times expert level puzzle for Sunday. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.